turn it hell.
No. Will is the type of person that if you say it, he instantly visualizes it. So.
Yes.
You're on your knees and there's a donkey in front of you.
Will, just be glad you were never like me, found on the interstate with a donkey. It's not a true story, but it's funny as hell, isn't it? Okay, Metra. You wake up, get out of bed.
Metronome.
Metronome.
Not metronome.
No.
You realize that Kiki's not out of bed yet. Okay. She's still sleeping soundly.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
It's epic.
Remember, we already had this conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Kiki's passed out over at your place right now. I didn't say anything sexual happened. I just said that she's still kind of sleepy.
That's fine.
You wake up. She's still in bed. You clean up a little bit.
Sorry, Bruce, I found an epicness.
Oh God. What are you doing? What's your morning ritual?
Well,
prepare my spells.
All right.
Cast my daily first level spell, and then head out and see if I can find a local alchemist.
Okay, now I got to do it the correct way. Okay, Jennifer.
Okay, you're driving down the road and you see this. Jennifer, will you marry me? Just kidding. I'm breaking up with you. You have 6 days to move out. As you're driving down the road.
Wow.
I would have to stop and pull over. I would have to stop and pull over just so I don't drive off the road laughing.
I know.
The funny thing is, my first wife's name was Jennifer. I wish I had done that with her.
That's just evil.
All right. So you prepare your spells. You cast. What's the spell you cast at first level?
Endure elements.
Endure elements.
I do it every day.
Okay. How many rounds does that last? How many hours?
It's 24 hours.
24 hours. Okay.
That's why I do it every morning.
Okay. So wake up. You get done with that. You walk downstairs. The keep is kind of bustling a bit today. You got a lot of folks moving around a little slower than usual, but there's still people going to work, slinging hammers, hammering together frames.
You see those frames.
Be happy you have some actual tradesmen in town. Otherwise,
how late they were at the bar.
the nail benders that usually stay late at the bar are not good until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you're making your way downstairs.
Yeah.
You were drinking last night, so everything's a little augmented sound-wise.
Yes.
First thing you do, you smell from the bar. It looks like, well, they've got a barbecue going. It's kind of nice because it started the month of Gosrin off right, and they've started spring like most people start spring with a grill, and they've got meat. Looks like over the grates. Smells like lamb.
Ooh, mutton.
Lamb, not mutton.
Lamb.
Mutton is old sheep.
Yeah, this isn't old.
This is new sheep.
They traded it for wood.
Yay,
Get over to the bar.
Okay.
They order that for 3 silvers. You get looks like a big breakfast. Sam, the barkeep, looks at you and he's like, "How you doing today, little one?"
A low pounding.
I found it on the store. It's like.
I didn't see you leave here with anybody last night.
What?
Never mind.
No, hangover.
Oh, okay. Listen, it's the 2nd of Gosra. You guys probably want to. You and your band are probably going to want to get together with Monskara today. He was already in. Said he needed a lot of you to get over to his office as you got the administration for the kingdom to do. Other than that, give me about 45 minutes to get your breakfast to you. Here's some breakfast links to tie you over. And he hands you a couple slats of sausage and bread. After about an hour.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
After an hour, you get your food and you fill up. The rest of the party go through an identical situation where they wake up, have breakfast. About 10 in the morning, You guys make it over to Monscar's office. Everybody, including you, Will.
Sir.
Monscar is sitting there. Everybody accounted for?
Say that again, sorry.
Everybody accounted for? Alright. Here's where the part of kingdom building comes into play. Good luck with this.
Before we start into new business, old business, I think we got some new business that I should mention.
Okay.
I was approached by a lady last night of the name of Alexander that has a whatever.
Alexander was could no.
Alexandra that has a bone to pick with you and like to see you leave town so she does not have to see, quote, your ugly face on a diplomatical mission. She was wondering how much it would cost to get you out of town for a couple days, and for my end of the agreement, I was offered 2 vials of purple worm venom.
She offered this to you.
Yes.
Where was this done at?
And then in the middle of the street while the rest of the group were entertaining themselves.
I heard. I made it over to the bar late. I had a few with one of the locals.
I decided to go for a walk last night and I was approached.
Yeah, I heard Kiki had an argument in her garden. I didn't want to go check that out.
It was funny. I've never thought of the term ass rocket until last night.
I'm gonna share what I found out, some of the more technical stuff about what I found out.
Let me guess, Kobo turns red.
Filling out her,
doesn't say anything?
basically how Melga's out of the Miskin family, just they're trying to get the land, but they're not really making the effort, not filling out the forms properly. And I went and talked to the local farm lady. They said they live back with them in old country, and doesn't sound like they're a very likable sort. It sounds like they're pretty unhappy, unnice people.
So in other words, they're not making the actual effort to become citizens here.
Right.
So
He
why are they
said-
still here?
Well, from what he just said, this Alexander lady, she wants Monskara out. Maybe she wants to make a coup, do something bad.
Well, I'm not a big fan of coup d'etats. What do you guys think we can do about this?
Well, do you know if there's anything related to the other problem we've been having with the cult that we were going to go check out?
I personally think that our head duck here needs to take a go out of town, go to town where you're not noticeable for at least a day or so. Why some of us, if not all of us, stay behind, but make it known that we're leaving to see what that lady is willing to happen.
So what you're thinking is set it up for where she can do. Just bring a trap is what you're saying.
Yeah, because if I was in her shoes.
Well, then why didn't you just say spring a trap?
Okay, in theory, this Monskar here goes into that other inn that you have set up quite some distance away, 24 miles away. He goes to the inn.
Lays low for a while.
Lays low for a bit, and let whoever it is do whatever they're gonna do. Granted, that could cause a problem. I don't want to see innocent townfolk get the raw end of a stick here.
Right.
Well, if we don't.
Curiosity killed the cat.
What
We
do
don't
you
want to
think,
lose any of our
Monskar?
cats in the town.
Well, if we don't do anything about this and it builds up, people do get stupid.
If we can find,
Never underestimate the power of soup people in large numbers.
I saw last night's bar crowd.
if we can find some of the other ladies associated with Alexandra and
What do we
others
know of these ladies? I mean, what is it that we're talking about here? Because I have no clue what y'all have been discussing. I'm kind of left out of the loop here. What is
Is
this
there a
cult?
place
I
where
don't know
this
anything
cult
about it.
meets?
I would assume not that we know of, but from what we've seen, from what I learned from the
Would that be
waitress,
a knowledge local? Would you know where the likely places to meet would be at?
What?
Knowledge local to know a likely place of where they typically would meet at?
Probably at the homes.
Well, I looked around. I have these how many women characters do we have?
In our party?
Yeah.
2.
Well, we can magically make them look like why don't you guys beat the shit out of them and let them join this all
Yeah, right.
clan bake sorority. Or we can try a different route.
If we could find some of these women, I have some spells that would.
Make them loosen their lips?
Oh yeah.
Which
Before or
ones?
after they're dead.